And now I pass the floor to Mr. Tahir Mirkishili from Azerbaijan. You are the last speaker. Afterwards, we will hear the reaction from Monsieur Harlem Désir. You have the floor.
Thanks a lot, Madam Chair. The topic is very interesting. I want also to pass my ideas also. So it's universally acknowledged that the right to freedom of expression is a foundational human right of the greatest importance. It's a linchpin of democracy, key to the protection of all human rights, and fundamental to human dignity in its own acts. At the same time, it's also universally recognized that it's not an absolute right, and every democracy has developed some system to limitation on freedom of expressions. The security of the state and its democratic institutions and the safety of its official and its population are vital public and private interests that deserve protection if necessary at high cost even. So in fact, those who commit or plan terrorist acts often abuse their human rights and freedoms to plot these acts. There are different conventions indicating that the rights and freedoms of anybody, even potential victims of terrorist acts, may be restricted in the interest of national security and public safety. The justification of limitation depends on a number of facts, actually. First of all, the limitation must be prescribed by law, which requires the regulation in transparent and accessible legal provisions. And then the limitation must be necessary in a democratic society, actually. There are external facts also that causing limitation of rights to the life. For example, aggression to the neighbor country or occupation of the territory. Such facts are depriving the people of the right to life, which we observe in Azerbaijan regarding to the refugees that became because of the conflicts. It's clear that the balance that has to be struck between national security and public safety on the one hand, and the enjoyment of the fundamental rights and the freedoms on the other hand cannot be determined by use any mathematical calculation of fixed scales. The criteria by which to make the balance and the way to be attributed to the various elements may vary at different times and in different contexts. At the end, I want just to be clear that it's very clear that to eliminate the reasons will make a necessity to limit the human rights. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Monsieur Désir, je vous passe la parole pour